A lot of people ask how I got my look from the last video, so here it is.
Yes, y'all, my hair got so big so fast. So I was wearing protective styles for a while, which is why I'm not used to doing it. But now that it's longer, I like to play with it a little bit. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm spraying white peony leave-in, which is by Mael Organics. It just gives the hair some softness and some moisture on the ends so that the twists hold together really easily. But my hair is dry, it was blow dried, so you need a little bit of product that's going to help it slightly revert, but not too much. So I'm also using the avocado hair milk, which gives it a lot of moisture and shine and softness because my hair is color treated and it's naturally dry. So I do need products that really lock a lot of moisture into the hair. So I'm just spreading the product out all over my ends primarily. I don't really need it as much at the roots, but I'm gonna put a little bit of oil on the end. So now I'm taking triangular partings and I'm gonna do pretty medium to large sections and just twist them really tightly from root to ends. Now you have to make sure you keep your tension consistent all the way down because you don't want the twist to unravel before you secure it. So now I'm gonna wrap it around in a ball and use a bobby pin to secure it. Sometimes this is a little tricky, but you really just want to get the bobby pin as close as possible to the bottom and stick it the opposite direction of the way you twisted the knot. Uh-oh, let's try that one more time. There we go, bam. So now you just repeat the same step, section by section. I'm gonna do about 8 to 10 sections, I think. And you wanna just really use tension when you're doing your twist because it's going to loosen up after you go to sleep. Once you're laying on your head, it's gonna kind of loosen up some. Some of the bobby pins might come out of place, but if you secure it initially really good in the beginning, you'll still have the curl that you want. Boom, 2 down, 6 to go. Sometimes you have to pull on the ends of the hair. If your hair is thick like mine, it'll start to get drier if you put the product on over the whole head. So you can spray product on each section if you want to, but for the sake of timing, I wanted to just do it all at once. So because of that, the ends can get drier and maybe a little bit tangled, so you have to pull at them to unloosen it so that you can make a consistent and really secure twist. So I'm pulling at the ends again, spraying a little bit more leave-in conditioner on it, just so that it stays together. Now my last section needs some more product. and I want to detangle it a lot as it's dry. Now I didn't want to use too much product because then it'll make my fro shrivel up. The more water-based product you use, the tighter your texture will get. So if it's blown out, you want to try to use products that are drier or not that much product that's water-based so that you can still have a good amount of stretch. All right, now I'm going to stretch this satin bonnet on my head and go to sleep. Bye, y'all.
6 hours later.
All right, these knots are kind of cute actually, but I'm gonna take them down. First, I'll start with my pins and just take out the knots. I don't know where that pin went, it just came down. Okay. I'm checking to make sure that my twists are dry first. If they don't dry all the way overnight, then I like to use a diffuser just for the sake of time. But thankfully, they're all dry. So I'm going to go ahead and take all the pins out. Now that I took the pins out, I'm just unraveling and pinching each section so that I can spread the hair out without making it frizzy. So don't comb through the twist because you will lose all of the definition that you want. You more so just pinch it apart a little bit. Now this part can look real grandma, but don't get discouraged. It's just all about how you pull out the curls and really just shape your style. So you have to really take down everything first before you can see it, and then you have to manipulate the hair. So step one is just piecing everything apart, creating the shape, opening up the twists, and getting rid of any partings. So now I'm at the back, and as you can see, the part is still in there pretty serious. So you have to use your fingers and pull from the root of the hair up about 2 to 3 inches. You don't want to pull straight through to the ends because you will lose the definition and it'll just look like a big ball of frizz. So you really just want to start to get at the root and give it some tension there until the parts start to close up. Sometimes I like to use a wide tooth comb to do this also, but you really only comb right at the base of the hair. Here we go. It's starting to get cute. It's almost there. The back is always the hardest part to style to me. A, because I can't see it as much, and B, it just seems like the parts stay in way longer and harder. So you really have to do a good job at separating the hair. Sometimes I like to pull one side behind my ear. It really just varies on how the hair is falling. Sometimes I like it all in my face. Sometimes I take it all away. But today I think I want to keep the heaviness around my face and maybe just pull one side back. There it is.